everybody. I'm Yasmina of Just Say Yeah, and we are here to talk to you about what it means to love me, love life, and live healthy. I have this gum in my mouth, so just bear with me. I just talked about this gum and I left it in my mouth, but you know what? Hey, that's all right. I am here today with Shawuana Himes of Precision Line Dance. She's also our mental health specialist. And we have later in the show Randy Hanna of Swole Fitness coming on. We're going to talk to you about ways and things and tips you can do to get through these challenging times.
Absolutely.
Challenging times. Last time we were here, when we went on our break, we would have never thought that we would be sitting here still and closed. Everything's closed up. COVID still running rampant. But we are. School has ended, summer has happened, school has begun again, and guess what? We're still at home being teachers. Yay!
Homeschool teachers.
Homeschool teachers. Super exciting. So I am here, we are here today to just talk to you about some health tips on what you can do to just navigate through these times. And Shawuana, what do you have to say to welcome the people? It's been some time since we've been here.
It has. So hello again to everybody. Welcome in again. We are so glad you all are here joining us to listen to what we have to say. We never take it for granted that you join us for these conversations. But let's say that a lot has happened over the last few months and since the last few weeks when we saw you all. Like Yasmina said, we're still like in our shelter in place. COVID-19 is still going on, and we're still having to take our safety precautions, even more so. Lots of changes, lots of uncertainty. So lots of stress, lots of anxiety. There's a lot going on, y'all, and I know we all have been impacted in one way or another. So that's the reason we are here to talk about some of these things. We want you all to be okay mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, because we've been impacted in these areas in our lives, right? So that's what we're here to talk about today. Let's just say I had to make some major adjustments in my life, and I still am, just to keep up with everything. But you know what? It's going to be okay, and we want you all to have the support that you need during these times to make sure you're well.
That's right. Support is everything.
Yes,
That's
it is.
a key word. You need support, mental health support. You need physical support. You need emotional support. Because remember, we are three-part beings. You are first a spirit who possesses a soul. You live in a body. So what does that mean? That means you need to be healthy in every area of your life, in every one of those areas. And so that means you have to intentionally, on purpose, attend to each one of those areas. So there's every one of us is made differently. So what I need is different than what Shawuana needs.
Absolutely.
And what we need, as you will see when we bring Randy on later, is different than what he needs. Men and women, we have different dynamics.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are all made in the image and likeness of God, but we all have our particular needs as it relates to these areas. So that's why we are here to just give you things to say, give you tips. And to remind you of some tips that we left you with 3 months ago. We're going to bring those back to you. So over the next 3 months, we're going to be talking about transitions. Over the next 3 months, every first and third Saturday, we're going to be talking about what transitioning means, what has really happened as it relates to COVID. What things have you had to deal with? What things are you going through? What fears? What things have changed? So that's what we want you to look forward to as we go forward. So again, every first and third Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will see us, and there will be others as well. We're going to come together. Matter of fact, I hear in the wind, Lynetta Small Whittle of Whittle Love Daycare will also be coming back. She has so many tips to share about how to navigate through these times as it relates to being a child care provider, how she shows support for her parents and for the children. So I'm looking forward to all of that.
Absolutely.
I'm
There's
looking
so
forward
much.
to it.
But ultimately, everything that you say, Yasmina, Yasmina, we are offering that and are here as a support in and of itself.
Yes, we are.
You may not be getting information from other places. I'm sure you may be in the media, and we talked about steering away from that as much. I know sometimes we get a bit fearful as we see everything that's on the news, but we want to be a support to everyone, give you like those practical tools to help you out. We are so encouraged. We're so passionate about helping others. And that's what we're here for. So we hope you guys stay with us for the next 3 months and get some of those tools.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a quick break. I know we just came on, but we're going to take a quick break so we can come back on and dive right into this. We're going to be coming back with Randy Hanna of Swole Fitness.
Yes.
So we will see you in a minute.
Yes.
If your home floods, who will you call? When your house springs a leak, it's time to call Clean Master Emergency Flood Service at 559-213-9430. Clean Master will be there in 60 minutes to start fixing your home. And Clean Master bills your insurance directly, saving you the hassle because you've got enough to worry about. Clean Master also offers carpet and upholstery cleaning, carpet repair, pet odor removal, and more. Remember, Clean Master Emergency Flood Service, 559-213-9430, and visit cleanmasterflood.com. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
We forget about the higher good of food, right? You're growing a product that people enjoy really all over the world. I mean, how does that make you feel?
I think about that all the time. I think about the families sitting around a table, enjoying a meal. I just see that what we do brings families together.
I mean, we're blessed. We're in paradise for food.
The Kern family of the Kern Family Farm invites you to eat delicious, nutritious, organic produce available at the Gnarly Carrot, located at 32954 Road 222 in North Fork, California. The Gnarly Carrot is a local, natural, seasonally changing market offering a wide range of products from local Central Valley vendors. Get your caffeine fix, grab a smoothie, and support small businesses. Learn more at kernfamilyfarm.com and visit the Gnarly Carrot today. Doctor in Sukasa allows you to connect with your doctor.
Hi, everybody. I'm Yasmina of Just Say Yeah, and I'm here just talking about what it means to love me, love life, live healthy. I am super excited because it's been a little while. We've been on a little break, summer hiatus.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And now we're back. School is back in session, so guess what? We're back in session. And I'm here, of course, with Lightning, Shawuana here, and she is the owner of Precision Line Dance. And so we are here just to come to you every first and third Saturday to talk to you about what it means to live life. And we're going to have different topics. But today, tell them, Shawuana, what are we doing today?
Oh, today we have a special guest with us today, Mr. Randy Hanna, owner of Swole Fitness,
All
personal
right
friend
now.
of mine. Love this man.
Whoop, whoop.
He is awesome. So he is joining us today, y'all. Randy, welcome in.
Welcome, Randy.
Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Good afternoon. What's going on?
Good afternoon.
I'm super
Thank you.
excited
Thank you for
to
having
have you here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Wait a minute. I see your nice white T-shirt, but can you lean back and tell us about what's written on your T-shirt?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, let me
oh.
go ahead and just move the camera down a little bit here.
Ah,
So we
Swole
have
Fitness.
Brandon, Swole Fitness. There we go. So you can
I
see there, one of our models is that the results will not produce themselves.
Yes.
So, we'll talk a little bit more about that. But Swole Fitness,
I
yes,
love it.
that's the
Swole
model.
Fitness.
We
That's the
love it.
model.
We love it. Well, Randy, once again, thank you for coming on. So I just want you to tell us a little bit about yourself. I know as I tell people about you, I can't let the two go separate. It's Randy Hanna of Swole Fitness. Can you please let the people know more about you and Swole Fitness?
All right, I'll be more than happy to. First of all, I'd like to thank you, both of you, for having me on today. It's a
Absolutely.
great opportunity as we talked off camera, and I'm very excited to be here. Swole Fitness is just as it means, okay? When we think of the word swole, automatically we think of tough, we think of strong, and that's true, but we're putting a spin on it because swole is actually an acronym, and it does stand for strong without limitations every day. So it's more of a philosophy. It's not just
Love
another
it. Love it.
weight loss program, muscle building program. It's more from the inside out. So when we talk about mental health, physical health, spiritual health,
Yes.
emotional, Swole Fitness encompasses all that together.
Oh, awesome.
That
we
is
love that.
absolutely awesome. Can you please again let us say again the acronym? It's Swole Fitness. Tell us exactly. Say
Sure.
again what that exactly means.
All right, and I'll go ahead and I'll use the shirt for a visual here.
There we
But
go.
we have strong without limitations every day.
Strong
So
without
that type
limitations.
of without
Every
limitations
day.
every day.
You know what? I
Every day.
love that. And
Every
you
day.
know, I also want to say this. This is a monumental moment for us as well because you are the first male we've had on the show.
Yes, he is. Give it up.
So we have our,
We love that.
the first
Virtual
male
confetti going
Right.
on
Yes,
here.
Right there you go.
confetti, woo, woo. Yes, expert in the field of health and wellness. And I am so, I want to talk more about that Swole Fitness.
Yes.
You know, strong without limits every day. So here's the thing. Every day for the past months and weeks, days, we have been shut in place. We have been on a lockdown nationwide. So,
Yes.
and for a lot of people, it's really been hard to understand that they're without limitations every day
Right.
during these times. So, what do you have to say to that? What can you tell them about that, even in these times? What would you say?
Well, I would tell these individuals that right now, what we're dealing with is shining a light on things that we kind of should have already taken care of. Let me explain. So COVID happened,
on.
and so now we rush out and we go buy dumbbells, and now we care about what do we do now, right? When the gym is closed and this and that, when the gym is there, we're strong, right? When we have what we need, we're strong. But what about when those things are taken away?
Yes.
So now it's about refinding ourselves, recapturing a moment within this time to come out better than we were before. So, and that starts with changing how we see it. If we see this as a negative and cannot change it, flip it to a positive, then yes, we'll feel like the world is ending. Then we're dealing with, we're talking about stress, depression, anxiety, all because of the way we look at something. But if we can change how we see things and reach out to people during these times, then we can go ahead and change that persona. We can go ahead and change how we view it and then start to make change. But we can't until we look at it differently and not just see the rut that we're in, but see what is this for? Why are we in this? What is this all for? We need to find what we're talking about: purpose, meaning, and a word that you say, Yasmina, earlier is being intentional. But now the onus is on us. Right? And so who would you bet on? So now it's about betting on yourself and just getting a little bit more knowledge during these times.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love
absolutely.
that. You know, I love what you said. And, I know you're reading the book Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce
Absolutely.
Myers. And it is the battlefield of the mind. We know that the weapons of our warfare are not spiritual. I mean, they're not carnal. They're spiritual. And we
Yes.
know that
Okay.
it's about how we see things. We know we go in the direction of our sight, and we know we say what we see. So it's very important to have the right mindset. So Shawuana, of course, being the field that you're in, mental
Yes.
health specialist here, what would you say to that, to add to what Randy has to say regarding perception and how we see things.
Yes, absolutely. I know Randy was great what he said. People are kind of in a place right now where they're just like, what do we do? Like the gyms are closed, which we should have been prepared ahead of time.
Okay.
I'll just have to say off topic really quick. I know Randy taught, I'm one of his trainees. He trains me, Swole Fitness. I love it. So we talked about, he told me, and I just loved it. He said it was never about the gym. And I was like, whoa, that kind of hit. He said it was never about the gym. And I said, you're right. So that's why I have to be careful. And everyone has to understand we have to be prepared. What are we going to do if the gym's closed, which they did? Right. So what are we prepared to have those things? And not only that, the mindset behind it, say, I'm going to keep going. Whether I had dumbbells at home or exercise equipment or not, what am I going to do? Am I going to still push forward to make sure I'm still keeping myself healthy? Or I'm going to say, I'm going to just let it go and find an excuse. He says no excuses, right? So fitness is no excuses.
No excuses.
Or are we going to say we're going to push forward? So I just think that's great. But it's all about a mindset. And when we talk about mental health in the field that I work in, this is every day that I have to encounter and work with clients on a daily basis who are severely mentally ill. It affects their mindset, their functionality on a daily basis. These are individuals who have to be intentional on their mental health to make sure that they're able to function the way they need to on a daily basis. So intentionality is key. What am I going to do to take care of my mental health every day? So this is something you have to implement those practical tools to make sure it happens. So intentionality.
Well, I always have something to say. By the way, I spit out the gum.
Yes,
so,
she did.
So now I won't
She
be
did.
concentrating on the gum. But here's the thing, Randy, because we have you on here, I'm gonna pull from you.
Yes.
We always have tips. So
Yes.
I want to ask you, I'm gonna give you a scene. Picture it, the summer of 2020, and life is chaotic. I don't know what to do. Things are going crazy around me. I just can't find time in the day. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling anxiety. And I come to you, my trainer. What would you tell me to do? Give me some practical tips on how you would calm the storm.
Oh, great. I already have it mapped out. First thing I would do is
Love it.
I would tell my client to relax and breathe. Because breathing is a key fundamental part of each exercise
Yes,
or
it
eating is your breathing. It's first and foremost. When we wake up in the morning, we're blessed to have the gift of breath. So we need to first breathe. And then we discuss and we talk about what is bothering you. Because here's the thing, is there's something to either get you to the gym or prevent you from coming to the gym.
That's good.
And then we have things where we're placed in these moments where we're put in tests where, hey, how are we gonna react to this situation? Now we know what we're used to reacting to, right? Whether you draw down, whether you stonewall, whether you turn to whatever your vice is. Why not turn to exercise? Why not turn to go for a walk? Go for a bike ride. It's nothing that you have to really think too far outside of the box. But the first thing is just to breathe and center it in. What I explained to Shawuana when we're working out is that when things get heavy, get hard, what do? We want to rush through to just finish the set, finish the rep. But guess what? It's still there. The battle is we need to slow down, okay, breathe, contract, right? And now we're flipping between working out and see it relates to life because we're referring life to working out. So the first thing I would say is just let's breathe. Right? Let's stretch. Let's get into a relaxed state. So now that we can begin to talk about those things that are maybe bothering you. And what I tell my clients is that we put it into the training. So it doesn't matter how you come. It doesn't matter if you come mad, you come happy, it doesn't matter as long as you come. And then we put it in the training. So you're going to leave better than you did when you came if you just relax. We'll breathe first, relax, and put things into perspective.
All right.
Better perspective, I should say.
Ooh, I love
That's
that.
good.
That was
That's
absolutely good. And I liked what you said, and it goes and the reason I like what you said is because it's right. Listen, the breath of life. I always let people know and tell them, look, stop, look, listen.
Yes,
when
you
things
do.
are crazy, stop, look, listen. What? Stop and take a breath. Swole Fitness said, stop and breathe. It is the breath of life. God breathed into Adam the breath of life and made him a living nephesh, made him a living soul. So we know, think about it. Every time you're scared, every time you're surprised, what happens? You go, when you are in a state where something hurts or in a state where something's indifferent, what do you find yourself doing? Holding your breath.
Yes.
So that means the breath is important
Yes, it is.
because it's always trying to be taken away. So I love how you said just every day, the fact that you woke up breathing, you're already, just come. I like what you said, just come. That's already the first step. Shawuana,
Yes.
tell us, what would you say? What would you add to this if I came to you, which I do. If I came to you, if I came to you and said, look at here. So you see, this is what I'm gonna have to do.
Yes.
So this person over here, no, actually, I will say this lady right here is truly a calmer. We're thunder and lightning for a reason because, but I will say a true blessing. And
thank
so
you.
tell them some of the things
you.
you would say. I already know what she would say because she tells me, but what would you tell them?
Yeah, so in those moments, I mean, Randy started off, that is absolutely perfect. Let's slow it down, let's breathe for sure. But it's like at this point, I'm more solution oriented. I understand we have a problem here. Let's find a solution for it because we want you to be better. So we're going to calm you. I'm all about peace, right?
Yes, you are.
So, and I'm unapologetically Christian as well, y'all. So with my thing, I have to go to the word. And some people may use that and some may not. But at the end of the day, we want to fix this problem that you're having. So what we're going to do, essentially, I'm going to tell you, listen, first and foremost, we're going to pray about some things automatically. So I want the peace of God to be all around you and through your life.
There it is.
So we're going to pray about some things. However, if you're a person, if that's not for you, then let's go ahead and find out what are some things that can calm you. What are some things that's going to bring that peace and that balance back into your life? And we're going to go through that. We're going to go through that together. So I look at it from this point of view. There's some coping skills, and I love how we talked about the fitness aspect because there is a correlation between mental health and physical exercise. I have clients who personally, before COVID-19, I would personally take them to work out. People who are depressed, anxiety, schizophrenia, you name it, personality disorders, to where they would be symptomatic severely. And that exercise component brought it down. They were able to sleep better. They can function. So when we talk about physical activity, you may dread it, but trust me, it will change your life. It will make you feel better. Not only that, it's going to change your life and your family's life, your whole environment. So wherever you go to, it's going to make a difference. So I think about it that way. Incorporate some physical activity. Or if not, let's read a book. Let's take some walks. I'm going to get to the point with you. We're going to talk about it. To wherever it is, we're going to figure it out to where
That's
we can
right.
get that balance back in your life.
That was very good stuff. Very
Amazing.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, we're getting ready to go on another break, but
Yes.
before we go, I want you guys to listen with me, and I want you to do something with me.
Yes.
I don't know if you know, of course you guys don't know, but I'm also a massage therapist. So,
Yes, she is.
one of the things we do is get centered. How do we get centered is by taking that deep breath.
That breath.
We tell the clients when they're on the table to breathe and relax. Just breathe. We tell the clients when they're on the table, if I'm coming to a place, because I have to say, I'm a little heavy-handed. If you want to, deep tissue. But
Collar.
you have to breathe through it. You cannot hold your breath. You must breathe through it. Think about it. Someone's in labor. They tell them to breathe.
Breathe.
So listen, I want everybody to, with me, to sit in a nice, comfortable spot. And I'd like you to close your eyes, open your eyes, whatever it is that makes you comfortable and relaxed. And I want you to actually breathe. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So on the count of 3, we're going to do this together. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your chest cavity and out through your mouth slowly. One more time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth slowly. I would like you to picture that breath bringing life to every one of your cells, every part of your body, to your brain, to your blood. Picture that oxygenated blood going through your body. Remember, there's healing in the blood.
Yes, there
So
is.
let it flow through your body and heal you.
That's right.
Right now, we're going to go on a break. Randy, don't go away. We'll be right back.
We're back.
If your home floods, who will you call? When your house springs a leak, it's time to call Clean Master Emergency Flood Service at 559-213-9430. Clean Master will be there in 60 minutes to start fixing your home. And Clean Master bills your insurance directly, saving you the hassle because you've got enough to worry about. Clean Master also offers carpet and upholstery cleaning, carpet repair, pet odor removal, and more. Remember, Clean Master Emergency Flood Service. 559-213-9430 and visit cleanmasterflood.com. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Forget about the higher good of food, right? You're growing a product that people enjoy really all over the world. I mean, how does that make you feel?
I think about that all the time. I think about the families sitting around a table, enjoying a meal. I just see that what we do brings families together.
I mean, we're blessed. We're in paradise for food.
The Kern family of the Kern Family Farm invites you to eat delicious, nutritious, organic produce available at the Gnarly Carrot, located at 32954 Road 222 in North Fork, California. The Gnarly Carrot is a local, natural, seasonally changing market offering a wide range of products from local Central Valley vendors. Get your caffeine fix, grab a smoothie, and support small businesses. Learn more at kernfamilyfarm.com and visit the Gnarly Carrot today. Dr. in Sukasa allows you to connect with your doctor when you need a quick treatment. Avoid a trip to a medical clinic or emergency room and connect by video with your doctor from your home, work, or anywhere. Just go to drinsukasa.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Dr. in Sukasa provides quality care that is convenient, bilingual, and affordable, so you are never left without access to health care. Visit drinsukasa.com today.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Yasmina of Just Say Yeah, and we are here talking about what it means to love me, love life, live healthy. And I'm here with Shawuana Himes of Precision Line Dance. She's here, she's also a mental health specialist, which is really important to have in your life. I'm so blessed. And then we have Randy Hanna of Swole Fitness here also to talk with us. And we are here to just talk about, there's so much to talk about that we're going to take the next 3 months to talk about it. Today we're just kind of nipping the top of it. We want to go ahead and we're going to dig in deep to specific topics like fears and transition and the journey and stepping out in faith. And so we have a lot of things to talk to you about over the next 3 months. But today we're just kind of hitting it. We're just letting you know we're here. So again, every first and third Saturday, 2 p.m. But Randy, tell us, we have you here with us. Tell us a little bit about your journey and what even brought you here in the Swole Fitness venture journey. Tell us about it.
Yes.
Sure, more than happy to. Well, you can kind of say I've been an unofficial trainer for years, but what really brought me to building Swole Fitness was I was a co-worker of Shawuana's over at the county, and for many years, a couple years, and it just felt like that wasn't really the place for me. I mean, I was good at what I did, but there were some things that happened, some deaths in the families, and just everything that really challenged my mental health. Also being at a small side note that I'm a veteran of the U.S. military, so there was already some things there, and it just felt like this isn't the place for me. Yeah. So when those deaths happened in the family, I just felt like, if I was to die, God God forbid, if I was to die soon, would they say that I was living and walking in my purpose?
Come on.
And that
Come on.
thing, I really wasn't. I couldn't answer that honestly. And I was like, I'm not. And so what I really had to do was step out on faith. And I shared this with Shawuana, but the biggest thing I did was just trust God when he said it was time to leave the county. I mean, you talk about fear. I have a family. I'm married. I have a wife and 3 daughters. And, we got bills and this and that. It's like, well, how do you just go from your security blanket financially to just telling your wife, hey, I need to leave this and start fresh with something that I feel like I can't lose that because this is God telling me it's time to go. And so when I made that, it led me up into this point to where we're right here, right now. And I'm very excited about that and just sharing that story more in detail. Just in a nutshell, that's what really brought me here, is stepping out on faith, taking that bold leap, and just moving forward and not looking back.
I love it. I love
Randy,
it.
I can hear the passion in your voice. And, I've been speaking with Shawuana for quite some time, and she has always spoken so highly of you.
Yes.
And I can see why. And the passion in your voice, I cannot wait to hear your story.
Yes.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, but I know that there were many emotional ups and downs and roller coasters through that. But look, you're here now.
That's right.
Swole Fitness, you are here now. So, walking in our purpose, that's what I heard you say. Now, before COVID, Shawuana,
Yes.
tell me briefly, because we got to expound on some things too over the next 3 months. But
We do.
walking in your purpose, what does that mean to you? Walking in your purpose.
Walking in your purpose. Woo, such a good topic. That is doing ultimately what God has designed us to do.
What if it's
Our
scary?
Purpose. Oh, and it will be. It will be. It can be. But yet we still must move forward. We have to pursue that. Like you said, Randy used the example. He said he had to ask himself, if I were to die today, would they honestly say, or could they say about me that I was living and walking out my purpose?
Right.
That's something to think about.
It is.
And it's a bit fearful because I don't want to leave this place. I don't want to leave until I know that I've done everything that God has called me to do. So walking in that is really you finding and, seeking God to say, you know what, Lord, am I in that place? Am I really doing what I should be doing? I think he definitely gives us signs and lets us know, because you would feel it, just like Randy said, when he was working at the county, he felt already within himself that this is not where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know how y'all get that feeling, you somewhere, you like, this is not me. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Like, I know God has called me higher to more than what I'm doing right now. And that's a sign in and of itself to say, you know what, let me seek you, Lord. What is it that you really want me to do? What impact should I have on people, on this world? And so walking through, I think it's so very important that we find out what that purpose is and we live that out, no matter what it takes, no matter if you're scared. We may walk in fear,
Come on.
essentially, but we must already know that God has not given us a spirit of fear, y'all, right? But of power and of love and of a sound mind. So
That's
we
right.
must really just look over that, beyond those fears, push through, and get to that purpose.
Push through and get to that purpose.
Yes.
Look at push through is in working out. You got to push
Push.
through. You got to
Push.
push through when you're just living life. So pushing through, very important.
Absolutely.
One of the things I was thinking about here too, as when you were talking about, well, both of you mentioned it. If I were to die today, so last year, this last school time, my grandson wrote a paper about his grandmother. I'm thinking, yay, he wrote a paper about me. So I'm reading the paper and it's talking about I have brown eyes. It said I like chicken and rice. I'm like, okay, yeah, I like chicken and rice. I'm like, how funny. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. That's what he put. That grandma likes to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli. I'm like, okay, they really do watch what you do. I'm just saying.
They do.
So then it came to the part that I have to say actually made me sad. And the part was, what does your grandma like to do? And it said she likes to work at the office. I don't know about you, but that sunk in me in a way that was sad. Because if they were eulogizing me, if I had passed away, his memory of me and all that we've been through, that my fun was
Wow.
sitting in a square box office.
Wow.
That just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And I said, I have to shape what they see with regards to me. I have to shape
That's
a different,
good.
I have to make a different narrative.
That's
I have
good.
to let them see that, no, sweetheart, sitting in that box, sitting in that cubicle, no, that is not my purpose. Now, does that mean it wasn't a part of my purpose? No, that's not what I'm saying. Everything works together
That's right.
for the good of
Good.
them who are called according to his purpose,
Yes.
right? So I know that it was for a purpose. It was for a time. Many
Season.
great things happened for me while in that box.
Yes.
However, it was time for me to fly. So
Yes,
hearing
you
both
did.
of you talk, hearing Randy talk, it just pumps me up in a way that I can't even tell you. You know, you have to get out the boat. You have to step on water.
Yes.
So we're going to do something right now before we go on this little break. We're going to do an exercise about speaking. So we just did
it.
something when there's madness and craziness, which was breathing. That's what we did the last segment. This time, we're going to speak.
Yes.
We're going to use our words the correct way. As a reminder, when God first spoke, he spoke to create.
Yes, he did.
He did not speak to communicate. So that means the law of first mention, let's say that's what our mouths are actually intended for. The power of what? Life and death?
Is in your tongue.
In your what? In
In
your
your
tongue.
tongue.
So that
Yes.
means this small member has a lot of power.
Yes, it
We
does.
can build,
Power.
man, we can hurt. Randy, I so commend you. I love how you are positive and how you speak life into your clients. Tell me
Yes.
a little bit more about, before we do the little exercise, what your thoughts are as it relates to the power of words.
Yes.
I'm one. Public speaking was my favorite class in college. Favorite.
Ah.
Love to speak, and I do understand that the power of the tongue, which it has to build or tear down.
Yes.
So one of the things that we are called to do as personal trainers and fitness instructors we're to encourage, to motivate,
That's right.
to build up, never to tear down. That sometimes can get lost in the set of, okay, you need to do 3 more reps. You don't think you have 3 more reps. I need 5 more reps. From
That's
you.
it.
So how do I get those out of you, right?
The
How do I
mind
get
melt.
those 5
That's
reps
right.
out of you? Do I yell at you, drill sergeant, belittle you, oh, you can't do it, or do I continue to encourage that
right.
you
That's
got it?
good.
Do more. Breathe, focus, center it in, core, tighten it. Those words are building, and that puts that encouragement and that power into the client to say, you know what? Not only did I give you 5 that you wanted, but I'll give you an extra 2 more because I know I have it in you.
Yes.
So just a little bit of encouragement can go a long way, but we have to watch how we say
Absolutely.
and what we do with our words. of
That
course.
is
Absolutely.
absolutely awesome. And I
That's
know
amazing.
Lightning here has many positive things. She truly is, I have to
are positive,
say, she truly is she's very positive. And not just,
Thank
she
you.
truly is positive, but she's positive with the word of God. She backs up what she says with the word. So, of course, I have to ask her what her thoughts are on the power of words.
Ooh, power of words. Oh, like you said, scripture, life and death is in the power of your tongue. So when we talking about speaking positivity, that's what God will want us to do first and foremost. And there's so much power in that. There's so much power on the inside of us. And I like to tell people this, when we put it out there, we can't get that back. So you have to be mindful what you're putting out there.
Yes.
Because although someone may forgive you for it, they won't forget it.
No.
So let's go ahead and remember what we're saying. But we want to be positive because there's so much power behind that. Just like Randy was mentioning, you can draw a lot out of a person with positive words. If you're negative, you constantly, beat somebody down with negative words, they feel like they lost hope. They don't want to give it, well, I just give up. Versus someone you say, with positivity, you're encouraging and motivating that person. They're like, yeah, like he said, I'll give you 2-3 more reps after that. I feel built up in my spirit to be able to do extra, to do more. So positivity is everything. Put a smile on your face, encourage somebody. We don't know what people are going through behind
That's
closed
right.
doors, especially during this time with COVID. So many people are suffering, even your strong friends, people who are there a lot. Even those people are dealing with so much on a daily basis. So be mindful wherever you are. speak positivity to everybody. Check up on people. Check up on your family members and friends. Speak positivity into their life. Hey, what can I do to help you? You're beautiful. You're strong. All those things make a difference. So I encourage you to continue to be positive.
So we're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back on for our last segment. Randy, will you stay on with us till the end?
Oh, for sure, to the end.
All right.
Started it, we
Thank
gotta
you.
finish it.
There we go. So we got 2 more reps.
All right, ready?
How about last set, best set?
That's it. There we
We'll
go.
see you in a
I
minute.
love it.
Highlights, balayage, color, extensions, cuts, pure Brazilian blowouts, treatments. Contact Jordan Myers at Hair by Jordan. Did you know most hair and beauty salons in the Central Valley are not disposing of their chemicals correctly? Partner with us today to become an eco-friendly salon. Visit us online at greenbeautywaste.com. Our phone number is 559-367-7206. And be sure to visit us on Instagram and Facebook at Green Beauty Waste.
Is everything in life draining you? Come to Stretch 360. Our professional staff can offer you many options for relaxation like deep tissue or hot stone massages, infrared medical grade sauna. Once you leave us, you'll look and feel like $1,000,000. Stretch 360. Relaxation is only a stretch away.
The Art of Becoming Who We Are in Christ by Jolene Kennedy is a book about the process of maturity as we find our true identity, since God's promises must be received, embraced, and activated within us. Get your copy today and check out jolenekennedy.com. Fleet Feet Fresno is more than just a running and sportswear store. Fleet Feet Sports' mission is to provide runners and other active Fresnans with gear that fits their individual needs, training that helps them reach their fitness goals, and races that satisfy their competitive spirit. Get to know Fleet Feet Fresno today. At McDermott Counseling, you will receive the highest level of care and a welcoming, safe space in which to discuss your most personal issues. Our therapists go above and beyond for you. Call 559-280-5756 or visit McDermottCounseling.com to find a caring therapist who best suits your needs. Now with offices in Hanford, California. Also offering telehealth therapy. Carolco, the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades. Now installing AC motors, Nest thermostats, insulation, and more. COVID-19 safe. Call Carolco at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net.
Hey everybody, you know who I am. I'm Yasmina of Just Say Yeah, coming to you with what it means to love me, love life, live healthy. And who's here to help me? Of course, Lightning. You know, that's Thunder and Lightning. And Shawuana of Precision Line Dance, our mental health specialist here from Fresno County. And we're here with Randy Hanna of Swole Fitness. And I have to mention once again, the first expert male we've had on the
Right,
set.
Randy.
So we are so super excited to have him here. And we've been talking over just some slight tools because we're going to be here the next 3 months, first and third Saturdays, and at 2 p.m. And we are going to talk to you about how to move through transitions in life. What that means, the emotions that come with it, the fears that happen. We're going to talk about all that piece by piece. We're going to share our stories. We can't tell you how you feel. We can just share how we've felt and how we feel and how we've transitioned. So we're just sharing our stories with you, things that have worked for us. Randy definitely was sharing about breathing, the breath of life. And that's
Absolutely.
the gift that God gives us every time you wake up in the morning. Guess what? That's another gift.
Yes,
the
it
breath
is.
of life. Shawuana here has been talking to us about about speaking, the battlefield of that mind and saying what we need to say about life and death in our tongue. So what we're going to talk about right now is going to go back, piggyback onto that. We're going to do another exercise. Remember, when things are going crazy, stop, look, listen.
Yes.
Stop and take your breath. If you remember nothing else, remember that tool. That breath is everything.
Come on.
Now listen,
Good.
we know about speaking. It comes out of us, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So it's very important to encourage yourself. Yes, we must speak life with this word, with our mouth.
Yes.
Speak life to others, but it starts with us. No, you're not being selfish. It's imperative. David, in the Bible, King David, he encouraged himself in the Lord. So we know if he did it, we must too. You must encourage yourself. So that's what we're going to do. Randy, Shawuana, and myself, we're going
Yes.
to each give you a couple things that you can say so that to encourage yourself. These are declarations. Let's see, there's 7 days in a week. So what we're going to do, they're each going to give you 2, I'll give you 3. I'll start with 1, we'll go 2, 2, I'll end with 2. How about
Okay.
that? So this is what you're going to say. I'm going to say I am, but you are going to put your name there. So, and Shawuana will say Shawuana is, Randy will say Randy is, you'll say Sally is, I'll say I am, because I'm speaking about me, or Yasmina. So I will say I am just for the sake of this exercise. So I am victorious.
Yes, I love that.
I am an overcomer. Say it too, my dear.
Yes, I am patient with myself. I am love.
Randy.
Well, here we go. I am bold, and I am strong.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, we can go with this all
We
day.
can keep on going. This is like a game.
Right.
Look, this is like,
Keep
let me
it
tell you,
going.
I'll see you, you're strong, and tell you I'm made in the image and likeness of God. So that means,
Come on.
as long as I am in him, yeah, life's going to come. It's life. It's supposed to. So, one thing about working out, it kind of makes you competitive. So it's like when
Yes.
things happen, there are people that are, what do they call those adrenaline junkies?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You could be a journey junkie. I think I'm kind of that now, where things come at me and yeah, they whip me. They do. But once I'm in prayer and get myself together, I'm like, all right, I see. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's
am
good.
made in the image and likeness of Christ. He made me. Say another one. Let's just keep it going.
Let's just
for a
keep it
minute.
going. Let's just keep it going.
Yes.
Let's see. I am a motivator to others. I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
Ooh.
Come on.
Man.
Randy.
Okay, that's how we doing.
You
All right,
next.
I'm gonna go with
Let's do it. We got to give them
I
tips. I hope you guys are writing these down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Say that again. Say it one more time.
It's okay. I am of value.
I love it.
Ooh.
At times we feel like our life doesn't matter.
I love
We
that.
do. And there's another one. Instead of I am, I do matter.
I do matter.
Yes. How about,
Ooh.
with things that are happening right now, this is something that everyone
Love
can
it.
say. He said, I do matter. Did you hear that? Now that's not a fight. That's not
No.
an issue. That's not a political thing.
It's not.
Everyone, God made you in his image and in his likeness. So you do matter.
That's
I like
right.
that, Randy. I like
That's
that. That was good.
nice.
I have so much more to say, but we have ran out of time.
Yes.
So we are absolutely going to come back, like I said, and I keep saying it because we got to keep reminding you. First and third Saturdays, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Randy's definitely going to come back. We're going to have him back
Yes,
more. We're going
Randy.
to have him back a couple times because we do need
All right.
we need our male representative here.
Absolutely.
He has some things to tell us that we don't know. We're women,
Yeah.
And like I said, we know we have Lynetta Small Whittle of Whittle Love Daycare. She'll be coming on here. Shawuana herself, myself. You know, you got to have, I think the perfect storm will
The
be
perfect
coming
storm,
around.
yes.
So
Good job.
we
Yes,
I like how y'all
keep
did.
coming.
we just thank you for coming. Listen,
Absolutely.
as we close out, again, I thank you both. And I just
Aw,
want to
we thank
leave
you.
all of you with this reminder. Life has ups and downs. There's many transitions, ins and outs. There's times you seemingly know what you're doing and times you don't. Times you make plans and those times don't happen.
Yes.
Times that things are just so uncertain. Here today, gone tomorrow. So many people are losing their lives during this time. And
Yes.
we have been in prayer for those who have been in mourning. We are in prayer for the prayer requests that go across social media.
Absolutely.
When people say pray for me, we really do.
Yes.
So my words to you are, even though life may be rocky and change, God never changes.
Not at all.
God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore.
Yes,
So
he
on
is.
that, you can stand strong. Again,
Yes.
I am Yasmina of Just Say Yeah, here just talking to you about what it means to love me, love life, live healthy. Have a wonderful Saturday.